side quests, we're good to go ahead and finish the game, which might take another 2 hours from where the mission we stopped at is, maybe. So, depending on how far we get into these three missions could take like 2 hours. If we get done with these 3 missions before 12 o'clock, then we'll go ahead and finish the main game. Tonight. Exited host mode. Now hosting hipsters on purpose. Alright, let's check this out. Why are we hosting? How do we unhost? I think I can do it from the dashboard. Yeah, we are literally live and it's still hosting. I like really haven't seen that before. Where's hosting? Where did it go on the dashboard? Slash on host. Exited host mode. What the fuck? That's weird. All right.
We're on course.
What happened? Nothing. Nothing happened. We just decided to start hosting Phil. At least I don't see that the stream went down. No frames dropped. Still the same time 3 minutes ago. If anything happened, it was totally on Twitch's end. I haven't upgraded or done anything since last stream, but I assume everything's okay. I've definitely got like a bit of caffeine in me, so I'm gonna keep this stream going for quite a while. Oh, what was that? All right. So we plan on romancing Vetra. We're pretty close to it. I think we're done with it and we just need to progress the main game and then we'll see it unfold. We're basically there. Alright, where the fuck are we going over here? We are going here. Yep, Vetra is the plan. And I believe we're all set and ready to go on that. I don't believe there's any more requirements to it. Her scene is perfect. That's why we decided on it. That's why we're looking forward to it.
Heat levels increasing.
Did I try getting here last stream? I feel like having deja vu. I need to go down this road for a while.
Did I hear that right back there? You table danced in Omega?
That was one job. One. Somehow it ended up being me watching the floor and providing distraction.
Dancing's one of your many talents, then.
Shit, no. I tripped over myself 30 seconds in. Accidentally ripped out of Volus's breather trying to break my fall. Started choking, launched himself backwards into a bunch of Batarian mercs, and then the fists were out.
Oh, way to go, Vetra.
Oh, no. The fight lasted 2 days. Worked out, though. Took them a week to sort everything out, and by then we were smoked.
Speaking of fighting for 2 days. This way is a weird... Well, it looks like this path will work. I don't know where to start. So much shit happened between, like, announcements. It was around the time of TGS and everyone just had announcements. First thing was PlayStation Classic, and that's a... Boy golly, that's a topic and a half right there. And how I feel about it. My first thoughts, 5 minutes into its announcement,
other Ket?
Or rather,
I say
30
we weigh
seconds
in and
into
clean
it,
up this mess.
I was thinking, alright, this system, a PlayStation Classic needs 2 games on it for me. Number 1, Final Fantasy IX. Number 2, Symphony of the Night. And then 10 minutes after the announcement, Symphony of the Night was registered as a trademark. Symphony of the Night with Rondo of Blood in Korea. So, a Symphony of the Night is coming to modern consoles on its own anyways. So, it probably won't even be on the PlayStation Classic. If it is, I'll just get it on PS4. Or even better, the Symphony of the Night collection was actually quote-unquote leaked or rumored. And it's coming to everything. It's coming to Xbox One, Switch, and PC. It's not just Symphony of the Night, it's the Rondo of Blood too, which I've heard a lot about, so if that collection ends up happening, I'm definitely playing both of them. I think it's weird that it's a collection with only those 2 games. They absolutely make sense, but like, there's some other games to include there. At least until they put Castlevania on the NES thing, the Switch Online.
It may contain saved data of some variety.
Can we access this data, Sam?
The device is locked.
Never stopped you before.
When has a simple lock ever stopped you, Sam? Come on, hack this thing.
Pathfinder, it is not just a simple lock. We have never encountered a CAT device with security like this before. I suggest we bring it back to the Tempest for further analysis.
It's probably just a time capsule.
Might be able to figure it out.
More interested in what a PS2 Classic would be like. There isn't like, whew, boy, man, that's, you couldn't, I don't think you can narrow that down to 20 games. The PS2, yeah, that would need a lot more, and thus a lot of space, but people would buy it. I would definitely be interested in it. Well, here's the thing, though, is about PS2 and PS1 games, right, is those would be like emulators, you know? They aren't going to resell the hardware. The thing is, like, if you have the PS2 or PS1 games, you can just put them in your PC and play them in an emulator, the same you would on the classic systems. Like, you can make a PC that is just a PlayStation emulator and put disc into it, and there it is. And I kind of like that. But yeah, that's... There isn't a lot that the PlayStation Classic would offer that you can't do with any other piece of hardware, especially a PC, when...
It's almost unbelievable.
Unless you don't have a PC with a
CD-ROM
CD-ROM drive anymore.
The Ket always seems so monolithic, almost faceless.
There's so much we still don't know about how their society functions.
The stuff you've brought in is helping shed some light on those questions.
It's also
Speaking of
overpriced, I
which,
think.
This device you found at that destroyed Ket ship, it's secured with a biometric lock.
I get
that
it's
can only
like
be activated
PlayStation.
with a specific genetic code.
So,
Biometric
like
locked.
a fingerprint scan, except with a genetic fingerprint.
Exactly. Whatever's in this, it's probably only meant for trusted individuals.
A Ket genetic code? We can't get one of those.
I just wanted her to say damn.
Thankfully, I think I have a workaround. Remember those Ket genetic samples you scanned on Volt?
Yeah.
Lexi's been working on the data, and I have an idea that just might work.
I can't wait to
go
see how
talk with
this
her
train
when we
wreck
have time.
goes. Alright, let's go find Lexi. What was I saying? Oh yeah, PS1 and PS2 games are really fucking cheap. You could just buy the discs used and get the games you want selectively for under $100, and then, you know, put them in your PC that you've already had. I'm still like, that's why I would think Symphony of the Night, because I don't own physically Symphony of the Night yet.
Got your
But I will when it comes out.
Data's right here, but I'm not sure what you're expecting to find.
Tell me you have it all sequenced.
Yes, of course. It was the first thing I...
Perfect. Sam, can you test combinations of sequences against the lock?
Testing.
Brute force, Dr. Anwar?
Tried and true methods. And with Sam's
Why isn't
processing
Lexi
speed,
thinking
it
of
should take
this?
no time
Key found.
Whoa. We thought it was a data log, but it's not. It's...
It just locked onto a transmission.
That could be dangerous.
Does it compromise our security?
The device is a receiver. It will not reveal our location.
This transmission is audio.
The Archon has abandoned our way. Spurns tradition, defies protocol. He his authority, obsesses over Remnant secrets and keeps us cut off from home. This cannot continue. He will return to the path of right or be destroyed. This is my promise. An Archon stands tall only while we hold him up.
Okay, well.
Someone's really upset at the Archon.
A collectivist culture would take a harsh view of any action that defied the will of the group. And isolating the Ket here would breed resentment. They may feel abandoned.
Ket feeling abandoned?
Some things are universal.
I wonder if there's a way to trace the signal. Scanning for nav point. I'll transmit it to your Omni tool in case you want to check it out.
I don't know why
think we'll
this
find
quest
out
is
there?
relevant, but
I
this
don't
quest
know.
is actually relevant
It might be a
and
base of
adds
dissidents
something to
organizing
the final
against the
mission.
Archon.
Whatever it is.
Nothing changes the
please
ending,
be
but things
careful,
add to the
Ryder.
final mission in this game. So apparently this quest adds to the final mission. PC with more powerful, I'd be using emulators a lot. I would yeah, I do for the games that like I can get a hold of, like 3DS ones, Wii ones like that. Especially 3DS. 3DS hardware is such a joke. And then now they have the emulator running so well.
Detected.
I think for like well, for like Metroid Samus Returns, that's a really fun one to play mostly on emulator, but there's so much bottom screen touching to do that it's not finishable really on emulator. Good luck with that. Persona Q2 though, or Persona Q rather, I've been doing that one on PC instead of on the DS itself. It's a lot more cozy, surprisingly.
I'm picking up something.
No, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like the price. The PS1 Classic controller is the original controller that's not DualShock. It doesn't have the analog sticks, which also means Final Fantasy IX is probably not in the collection either, because that one it didn't, you know, require that, but it certainly felt way better with them. Like it was definitely designed with the analog sticks in mind. It still upsets me. I can't go on a rant about it, but it still upsets me how bad they fucked up the controls on the newer ports of Final Fantasy IX because they all use the fucking mobile version port that has 8-way directions when the original PS1 game had true analog direction. And it's I don't like the Final Fantasy IX port. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. No, it still has some valid games. It's just like, you know, Crash probably isn't gonna be on it. Mega Man X4 is definitely not gonna be on it. I don't think Mega Man X8 is liked, so I don't think that's gonna be on it or anything like that. But you know, like Resident Evil 2 or 3, those will more than likely be on it. If not, it's they're making a mistake, but oh wow, we really gotta drive all that way, huh? Right? I think so, unless I can get up here. I'm gonna go for it. Oh hell no, that's not happening. Yo, it happens. Let's go. Oh, that wasn't even it. Well, then where the fuck are we? Well, I think that cave actually takes us right there anyways. The controller, I'm nervous how it'll perform. It's not shipping
From our outposts and
It's-
an Ark escape pod.
It's
Where'd
not
they get that?
oh Jesus.
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping
Okay, yeah, this is the right spot. And we don't know where it doesn't come with a power cable. Oh, that's Vetra. Whoops. It doesn't come with a power cable. It uses micro USB for power. And let me tell you, that's actually a terrible idea. There's going to be a ton of issues like with that. I could see it coming a mile away. You're going to need a certain amount of micro USB power. Not all that shit is the same. You can't just like plug it in The game's louder than I remember. You can't just plug that into like a random USB slot on your computer and expect the PlayStation Classic to be powered properly. That is not good. As someone with a Raspberry Pi who tried to do that, I bought a Raspberry Pi and I didn't want to buy the recommended micro USB wall thing that you need, and I just tried to plug it into random USB slots, the most efficient one being the PS4 USB slots, which I still use a lot actually. The PS4 USB ports are really fucking solid, especially compared to my Tower's USB ports. My case just has bad USB ports. And so, like, and there were power issues and games slowed down and had issues like that, and that's totally what's gonna happen. I see it coming a mile away. It's not gonna get enough power just from anything else. It needs the wall plug. That's such a bizarre choice to not include that. Like, everyone has USB micro. Like, you can micro USB. We can assume that. We can't assume they have a USB port that has enough power to power a fucking PlayStation emulator. Because that's what the Raspberry Pi is, and I had so much trouble figuring it out.
It's probably a proxy to hide the true location.
But mark this video, mark this VOD for when it happens. When that PlayStation Classic comes out, people are gonna say the most reliable USB port is gonna be your PlayStation 4.
Updating your Omni tool with the information.
If not a wall plug. And even a wall plug, I had wall plugs. They weren't the right voltage or wattage or whatever. So it didn't work.
Dear Aunt, he R11 Holar. In need of assistance.
No longer aware of where it is.
Just put those games on PS4. Fuck.
Pathfinder issued to patrolling Kev.
And some of them are, like Final Fantasy VII already is.
That's what they follow.
Why? Yeah, I don't know. It's confusing, and it reminds me of how when Capcom released Street Fighter 3 on like PS2, Dreamcast, those weren't emulations. Those were just ports. But now, and Street Fighter Third Strike Online, it's a port. It's not an emulator. But the newest port in the Anniversary Collection is not a port, actually. It's emulated. The arcade emulation. Because people, the complaints back then were, this isn't the arcade version, so why bother? Well, they added all those neat quality of life features, such as like fucking just training mode. And online and offline, and then command lists and shit, like a proper, the works with the training mode. The costume editors and shit, they added all that to Third Strike Online. Not editors, but they had way more colors. And they could do that because it was a port, it wasn't an emulator.
That's progress.
But people wanted arcade version. They got it, now all the features are stripped out. And I probably gotta go up. Now we're good. And I see the same issue here where they could port these games, Final Fantasy VII, to PS4, which it already is. It's based off its long trilogy of a shitty PC port to a decent one. How are we gonna get up there? I think we gotta go up some way. Or just emulate it. And that's really hard to choose because the current version has so many quality of life changes. Like speed up and max health and everything so that you can farm super efficiently. Oh god, keep going, keep going. And in an emulated version, it wouldn't have that. It would have save states maybe. But that's not enough to make a game like Final Fantasy VII a bearable RPG to play. Now, if they go the extra mile on it, I'll fucking applaud it. Absolutely. Uh-oh. We're not in the right area. But we're here, so let's see what happens.
A scourge site is nearby, Pathfinder. Remnant activity may be unstable.
Get ready to fight!
So I don't know. Have to see. Need more details, need more games. But Final Fantasy IX Symphony of the Night would be the only games that would convince me of it, even considering it. And those two probably aren't going to happen. I do think, though, Final Fantasy VIII may definitely happen. Not just because it's the best-selling, one of the best-selling PlayStation 1 games, close to Final Fantasy VII, but because Final Fantasy VIII, the modern port of it on PC is complete trash, and so literally putting it on an emulator, a console emulator, would be the most efficient way they could, in modern times, give people Final Fantasy VIII. Republish it. Maybe I'll go around the other way.
Gil has tuned the Nomad perfectly for EOS. We're outfitted best we can be.
This place is a strain on our gear, but so is everywhere else.
Oh boy, that's not good. We need to go higher? Do we need to go higher? Where are we? Oh, if I go down here, I'm going down. How the fuck are we supposed to get here? Oh, I think I see this. Okay. Well then, let's go down. And then there's the Mega Drive Genesis Classic, which was going to be done by the same people that did the last Sega one. That one actually got delayed. The current one that Sega's actually working on, they got delayed, and the people that did the last bad Mega Drive physical console, I don't even think it was the Mega Drive, it was an earlier Sega console, but they were working with people that did one, and they did a really poor job. And now Sega's not working with them anymore, which is probably the best turnout to not work with those guys anymore, because they did a bad job. And now Sega can take the project into their own hands and do a really good job with it. And it'll be delayed a year, but the upcoming Sega Mega Drive Genesis Classic will actually be worth holding on to. Presumably, you know, I think it's At Games that did the last one. They did a horrendous job, so it's good to not rely on them. Map and waypoint system so borked. Yeah, absolutely. Fucking tell me about it. Didn't have to be like this. Could have been like a interactive map or something. That's not relevant, is it? Right there? No, I guess not.
I am Pathfinder. Rah, 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 rah.
You tell him, Ryder. Yeah, put that next to some... Cherry pick that line and put it next to some Mass Effect original lines.
Reload!
I need a drink. Oh, jeez. Please don't hit me. There we go. All right.
Let's see where this beacon leads.
This shit doesn't do much damage. I'm gonna change. I think I did this off stream. I figured out what my thing was. Yeah, my profiles were from my original save. And I don't know about these anymore, but I trust myself. My head was probably in the right direction with these ones. Why is this, is there more to kill? Do we have to, this probably turns it off. Got it.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network.
Awesome.
Updating your Omni tool with the information.
And, you know, speaking of PlayStation hardware, though, I looked into, the... Good, Flatland. The, memory node. Do I have to get out for it? Yeah, I do. I'm not focusing on collecting these, but might as well.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node.
What
on
a
the
dumb
hub area
mechanic.
To investigate further.
Anyways. Vita TV. You know, PlayStation
Not where
Vita
I'd wanna
TVs.
stake a claim, but some will be all too eager.
I talked about how their prices hiked up
Nothing here will stop them.
by
Sky is
sellers on
beautiful in
eBay.
its own way.
You know, those things stopped being produced at $20, and they're on eBay for $100. And I checked recently because I was curious. They're almost up to $200 now for the fucking PlayStation Vita TV. Like, Sony had trouble getting rid of them, and now people are paying that much for them.
We
Oh,
should
it
take a look at
sucks.
those Ket machines.
I also saw one that was like $50, but it was a 1 gigabyte one, and Persona 4 Golden is like 4 gigabytes. And if I had to buy that and then buy the game and then buy an SD card. Oh yeah, Vita's also stopped being produced. So those are going to be rising in price too. That sucks. I really, you know, with that announcement, I thought they would announce like that PlayStation Now would start having Vita games on it. They made a PlayStation Now announcement though, where PlayStation Now is now a bit similar to PlayStation Now is now similar to the Xbox Gamer Pass. Where did these guys come from? Where you just straight up get the games? Gotta win is $30. Nice. That's actually really good. You should play what you want and then get $200 off it. But it so the PlayStation Now service is actual games like the Xbox passes. It's not streaming anymore. But you can actually still stream the games like to any device, but you can actually download them to your PS4 now. PS4 and PS2 games. And I really thought that when they did that, they would add Vita games too. They didn't. And I'm surprised by that. Gosh, I need to be close for flamethrower. Because now the Vita is discontinued, and if you want to play the definitive version of Persona 4, you gotta shell out a lot of money. So I feel like something really should be coming with Persona 4 in a re-release. Doesn't even have to be a good one. It just, like, it doesn't need anything fancy. It could just be golden.
Looks like that's it for hostiles. Let's see what this beacon has for us.
Also thought they would have PS3 games too. That would have been cool. At least for, you know, the few of them that were worth having. Uncle has a Vita and PSVR in San Diego. Maybe I convince him to sell my Vita TV. Yeah, I mean, wait even longer. Now with Vitas being discontinued too. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that. Price might go up higher.
I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
I don't know if I talked about it though, but Max is helping me with that. Max is lending me his Vita temporarily so that I can play fucking Persona Golden. Because I really want to play Persona 4 again, and I want to experience Golden, because I see all sorts of added cutscenes and shit from 4, and I want to experience them. I want to seriously have that experience. Remember a leak showing Persona 3 Fez being a PS2 on PS4, but that never happened? I would think they'd have to... I want a full Persona 3 remake. The whole thing, with the female character MC too. Main character too. You know, put the PSP and the Fez together.
Extract minerals via your mining interface.
The fishing's the worst. I vaguely remember it from not in Golden, but I don't know how much worse it could get. How are we gonna get up there? Those look like enemies, and I don't want to fight them.
The transmission is strong
Nice.
and unobstructed here, Pathfinder.
Looks like we found it then.
If Catherine full body does well, maybe.
That's a lot of dead cat.
I hope it does. Honestly. I gotta remember not to throw that third one out. But yeah, I really appreciate Max doing that. And, you know, because of how, like, shitty people are about selling their Vita TVs for that fucking much, that's so awful. You just shouldn't do that, man. That thing was a fucking $20 piece of hardware.
Hey Austin, why does my voice sound like a demon right now?
Sample rate.
How do I change that?
Windows settings.
Thanks, babe.
Yep. So anyway, the other solution when Phil maybe comes back in is restart.
Hey Austin, where's sample rate?
Advanced tab.
Oh, is it just like where it says the like the default format and stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah.
What do I put it on normally?
Well, what is it on right now? 41 or 48?
44.
Oh, 44, so turn it to 41.
Exaltation lifted our ancestors
There's
out
only
of
32.
sorrow and tribulation.
It goes 32, 44, 48.
Oh, 48.
Device is being given an application. I guess that means Discord?
Probably, yeah.
Recorded messages?
Meant to be broadcast to the Ket, most likely.
Am I better now?
No, yeah, I mean, you might have to restart for it.
Oh, well. Alright. Thank you, babe.
Mm-hmm. It's an issue that, I don't know if I've heard Phil have it before, but Max has it, Tom has it, and it's a sample rate issue, and it feels like, I think it's related to Discord, honestly, because Discord, like, when it happens with Tom, it's only when he logs into Discord, because, like, Discord forces a certain sample rate.
The Archon does not serve Kent's interests, only his own. He wastes our time on the Remnant, but keeps all knowledge for himself. These are the acts of a
And if it's not
traitor,
Discord, it's another program forcing a sample rate. And when that other program forces the sample rate, it can do that to your voice. It'll go high pitched or low pitch. For Tom, I've heard him go both ways. Well, back in there now.
Well, we found it. This looks like a comm console. It's probably what's sending out the messages.
Too bad there's nothing else here.
And so you have found me. You are a single-minded creature, Pathfinder. I see it now. Your determination will grant the Ket dominion over this galaxy.
Hey, can the camera focus on the creature and not on Sarah's back of her head?
Determination is a personality trait, not a genetic one. Not that personality is something you understand, or have.
Holy shit, her pupils disappeared behind the thing.
I did not reveal myself as a traitor easily. I did so only because I seek a mutual benefit.
Look, her pupils disappear when they cross into the hologram.
Obsession with the Remnant incites chaos and endangers all we've worked for. This must end.
I take it you need my help for this?
I am Ket. I do not need help. I would use you as a tool to hasten the Archon's destruction. I need only ensure nothing stands between you and your target. Once he is cut down, the remnant will cease to be a concern.
Archon
We will
censoring
complete
his
our purpose
face.
here and leave.
Yeah, exaltation.
One day you will be family. Till then, fight if you must. But I offer a reprieve from this conflict, so you can destroy a mutual enemy.
It'll give us an ace in our back pocket. Just make sure the gun's loaded when we use it.
Alright, cool. I think that was supposed to be a choice, but it didn't look like I had much of a choice to not accept it. So that's okay. That's the Archon. Nah, not the Archon, specifically. Anyways, we're done here. Back to the ship.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Let's see. I never got that other quest from
Pathfinder, got a minute?
Callow. He doesn't give me
What can I
anything.
do for you?
He doesn't give me anything.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
And I think I figured out where to go, but nothing is written down. The other quest with Callow is called Truth and Trespass. I have nothing anywhere about that quest. So I don't know how to get started with it. Yeah, nothing. But we do have Jaw's family, so we can go do that. But it makes no difference. Actually, well, that's why we did it, is because, I mean, ending-wise, no, but final mission-wise, it's...
Picking up something.
I don't know, probably a voice line or two it adds. We'll see. And the next thing after that Nintendo Direct was... One of the things out of it was the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle. And, you know, when they said they had it online, I was hooked. I was ready to get that. I got the Switch version. And the online, it's GGPO. And the online is perfectly fine on every other console but Switch. I'm safe to assume that's because everyone with Switches mostly uses Wi-Fi instead of, you know, a hardwired connection. And the game's... This is the bizarre part, is the game's default frame delay is 2 frames. So unless people adjust that setting, the Switch, like, you know, people you play with on a Wi-Fi connection, it's always going to be laggy. They literally just need to push a patch that changes the default setting from 2 frames to like 5 or 6 frames. And then suddenly it'll be fixed. That's all they gotta do, and then the Capcom Beat 'em Up thing will be perfect on Switch. But I don't know if they'll do that. They might be trying to find some other way around it. But it's just GGPO, so that's all they gotta do is increase the default frame delay. It's just really weird they didn't account for that.
Thanks for saving us.
You're welcome, dude. Otherwise, it's really cool. Cheat's gonna get it soon, and then we're gonna play it. This is not a location. I think there's supposed to be an NPC here that takes me on this ship and takes me somewhere. Oh, we don't have Jaw. Oh, hi, Vetra. So I hope they fix that. That's such an awesome idea. I love the idea of, like, matchmaking for something cooperative like, you know, arcade games, that's a really awesome idea. And I hope it inspires
Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
SNK and, what's the other one? Neo Geo, which SNK still has a hold of anyways, so yeah. I hope SNK sees that and decides to incorporate GGPO online. That'd be so good if they did that. And I would actually buy the SNK bundle if they did that. But they need to have the right frame delay for everyone. But yeah, if you want to get it on PS4 or PC, it's a great option.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
And just play arcade games with people online. And I love this trend of seamless online, where in the arcade thing you can just start on the arcade and then people can hop in and out whenever they want to in your session. I think it's really cool. So you don't have to sit in a lobby and wait for people. You can just play until people come in. Love that. Love it. NES Online is the same way. There's a lot to talk about that, though. And before I start talking about that, I want to make sure... I want to see what happens with Phil's dilemma. I don't... If he comes in mid-rants, I'm gonna forget where I am.
Hey, can't find a rifle. Thanks for saving us.
You already thanked me, man. I heard you the first time, and there's no one here. Oh, there we go. We literally can't enter the shuttle without him.
Jarl! Jarl! Wait. Is that bad news?
No, the Pathfinder is interested in where I grew up. Ryder, this is my true mother, Sahuna Amadarao.
Hugger? Wait.
Nice to meet you.
That's a little...
I know Angara liked the hugging.
Oh, right. I knew that.
Jarl's told me how much he admires you.
Really?
He's my favorite. Smart, loyal, kind. A great shot. Writes poetry, sews.
Mother.
I'm late for a resistance meeting.
Aliens still scare the shit out of you. Yeah, I still see the... Ken Pander's creatures in them.
Yes. And every child is her favorite. Everyone, this is Ryder.
Hi.
Hey, don't cut him off.
Look who the Karkin dragged in. Welcome back. This is where I spent most of my days growing up. Me, my sister, Koana, our cousin, Etta, and brother.
Oh, here we go.
Then Bavzil, Rolu.
So wonderful to
Hey,
have
Jarl.
you back.
Hey, human.
Jarl, you bring in someone special to meet us.
Wow. Cozy.
We like to live like this.
I feel for Ryder's anxiety right now.
Good to see you. And here's my room. My tiny sanctuary.
You must dream of a big place of your own.
Sometimes. Maybe.
What the fuck was that?
This will always be my home. Oh, no. Put this here.
Really, just the
Schematics?
military containers
When I
are
was
just
7,
how you
my
deliver
aunt
things?
Stole a Ket weapon for me. So I took it apart.
Oh, it's a weapon. Okay. Never mind.
And
That's
that
okay.
was a Karkin.
Pet Karkin. Alfit. He died. So I also took him apart.
To learn?
Why not?
Ghost, not a
I never
glitch.
show people these things, but I feel like we're family.
Where has that happened before? A ghost or a glitch that looked like a ghost. Where has that happened before? A creepy bug that had to be patched out. Yeah, yep, that's total friend zoning. But like, I'm honored, I guess.
It's been good getting to know you.
I'm excited for Halloween
There's one more
because
thing
I'm gonna
I'd like.
play Bloodstained Curse of the Moon on here.
Been interesting so
and I'm
far.
excited to play that. It's a really cool game. Full Bloodstained won't be out though, but when that comes out, I'll play it.
Nice. You made that?
Long ago. It's not accurate.
Oh man, the Castlevania, that Castlevania collection is coming out in October. It's gonna happen.
Want to take apart and
I'm calling it. I'm calling that right now.
Me too, Joel. Me too.
Fist of North Stars in 2 weeks. That one's not as on my radar as much, but I'm excited for people that are excited for it. I hope it plays well. When the Yakuza team has to deviate a little from what they're used to, combat-wise, and they have to learn, it can be a little rough. Like, Yakuza 2, Kiwami 2 combat feels way better than 6's combat. Wait, was that it? Wait, are we done? Was that it? Maybe if we go back to the ship, it'll finish up. I bet that's what we gotta do. I'll probably get an email and then get a quest. Coming out on a Friday now. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That they're that confident with sales as well. See how well Spider-Man sold? And, you know, I can't blame it for that, but wow. Red Dead Redemption 2 also on a Friday.
Pathfinder, got a minute?
That one's not actually on my radar either because it's PS4 and after GTA 5, I'd rather stick to
I'll let you concentrate.
Rockstar games on PC, and that one's never coming to PC anyways. But Red Online, definitely gonna do the open beta. Yeah, it outsold. Visit my family. Is that it? Does Joel want to talk though? Let's talk to him, see what happens. Outsold Homecoming, yeah. I think that absolutely means we're gonna get more superhero video games. I don't know by Insomniac, but what you know, a crazy idea. Bear with me. But what if we got like a fighting game with Marvel characters in it? You know, wouldn't that be crazy? Has to come to PC. They actually in the press statement this week, they said they reconfirmed no, it will not be on PC. Was that a text or? Nope. But I mean, if it somehow does, we've seen miracles happen before. What was the last one?
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, that Rockstar team, that Rockstar division doesn't do PC ports. They never put any of their games on PC. Which, you know, they done Red Dead Redemption and Revolver, but yeah. Wait, no, we're not done here yet. Oh, damn it, where's the quest? Hold on. Is this the video game where dumb aliens do stupid things? Yeah. Always Sunny in Andromeda. I'll make that the stream title for tomorrow. Every studio is working on it? Huh. Well, I mean, still, they reconfirmed it's not coming to PC. I need to have completed a quest called Stage of Rescue, which I think is a main one. Sorry, I have to do this. I swore Stage of Rescue is one we've done. I guess not. No, we did. We did. That was the one where we made that decision to free the Ket. Or to free the Angaran. But yeah, if it does, that'd be awesome.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Sometime after console version of GTA 5. What do you mean? Hold on. Where did we do that one quest? Cause that's where we have to go back to the beginning of that place, and I don't know if that was on Havarl. Wait, is that the same one? It has to be. It's a priority one. I'm so confused by this one. And what we have to do here. Did I really not do that? Are priority ops separated? No, they're not. From what I'm reading, this quest can get overlooked and hidden if you do another quest first. And we may have done another quest first, hiding this one. Hunting the Archon. And our current one is Journey to Meridian, which is the end of the game. They released the PC port of GTA 5 like a month or two after the next gen ports, yeah. Oh, okay. That, I mean, they totally could do that, and it would kind of be a scummy thing again, because if they want you to not buy it on PC, I guess, and rely on buying it on PS4, maybe you'll end up buying it twice. Some people. Now that I've said scummy, I think there was something else about the PlayStation Classic I was going to mention that was scummy about Sony doing. I don't remember what it was. But I'm trying to figure this out and what to do. Hate this UI. This UI is awful and confusing. If you decide to do the quest on Havarl, helping Havarl scientists, then this quest is moved to Helios assignments. Ah, fuck off. Gonna be a long night tonight. I alt-tabbed out of the game, so that's why I went mute. There. Yeah, everything with GTA Online is pretty scummy as well, so.
PB said she wanted to talk to you.
That's nice.
Anomaly detected.
So we have a chain of side quests to do, and they're gonna start with this one. This one leads to like 4 other side quests that make probably one small change in the final mission, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, let's talk about Nintendo Online.
Picking up something.
Beginning approach.
Me and all my pals,
Gold orbit is steady.
we did the family thing where you just pay $5 or $35 for a family of people, and everyone gets it. So you know, we all paid like $5 and got the online. So we paid $5 a year. That being said, there's still a lot of issues with Nintendo's online. We have a deal, but like I understand the issue still from Nintendo's online. Starting with the NES games, me and Chi played them together. We went through a majority of them. I mean, the first thing I can say is I don't like the SNES at all. I think the SNES has literally like 3 classics on it. That's about it. Here, they ran out of Nintendo Online at the 24 hours. They gotta make more and more people are scalping them. Scalping Nintendo. I think that was point and clickbait, or it was hard drive. I forget which one it was. That's so funny.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
But I mean, for me and Chi, we turned on low latency mode, which lowered the frame delay a lot, and I mean, they performed hard times. Yeah, that's the other one. Hard drive, hard times. And it performed really well. It was super nice. We played a bunch of those games co-op and against each other. A lot of them we thought were like 2-player. We're not. Like Double Dragon? It's not 2-player, it's alternating. Same with the River City Ransom. I thought they were 2-player like beat 'em ups like Battletoads. How the fuck did Battletoads do it but no one else did it? I hope Battletoads comes to it. But the library is super weak because it's the NES. The NES has a weak library. The best 2 games, I think there's only 2 notable games,
Someone around here probably knows what that ice
being Tecmo Bowl and Mario 3. And honestly, they should have just put out Mario All-Stars on SNES instead of Mario 3 and Mario 1.
You're the one who saved the Moshai.
Let's talk.
We've all heard. Hitting the cat where it counts has really helped our morale.
Finding allies in the Angara has been a great boost for us.
We are united by our struggle against the cat. My grandmother used to say that the mingling of shed blood makes family as surely as birth. Want to kill more cat? I need someone to rescue my Uncle Nilch.
Okay, I'll do it.
I'm not a fighter yet, or I go myself. If the cat move him from the labor camp, we'll lose him forever.
So, because I did a certain priority op, a main mission first instead of another one, this quest that makes a change in the ending got pushed to a side assignment.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
That's so aggravating. Where are we going? Up there. Good luck to me then. People dug into the ROMs also, and it by no surprise, honestly, it's expected. Because why would Nintendo do this any different? But it is the files for the emulator it is the same emulator they use in the NES Classic and the exact same ROMs. That's it.
General you or personal you?
And also the files you can just replace the .NES files with another game and it just works. But I think the big deal about that is that all the games they want are already ready to fucking go and ship on that thing, and they're only giving 3 NES games a month. it's so... I just don't like it. And I mean, I know like Sony, you have to pay more and you get like the full titles. And you know, this is like a Netflix kind of service where it's not like streaming the games, but it comes in waves and shit, and it's available, and it's even presented in a Netflix way. I'm gonna switch off engineer in a sec. But it's so weak to start. They could have done better. Their past virtual consoles have launched with more games and added more games way faster. And now that they're holding online play behind this, they're suddenly also giving us less games that we know they can literally just make run.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
And people already can mod in all the, like, people with hacked homebrew switches can just, you know, get whatever they want. And it's getting cold. Let's get back in the vehicle. Oh, right. Backup saves, it doesn't work with Splatoon 2.
This remnant site may have defense
Because
systems.
Splatoon 2's data, all of it, your online info and data is saved locally. For some reason. And they're not updating the game to put it on server side instead of local. And you know what? Here's what's really shitty about that. Mario Tennis Aces had an update that pushes your online data, your stats, to the server, so it's not local anymore. And Mario Tennis allows for you to do online saves. Because they updated it so that your shit is online and you can't have anything local. But they didn't do that with Splatoon? Like, what? That's so backwards. Like, they could be doing more. Splatoon, Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu is not going to have backup saves, and I guess that one's not really understandable. Who the fuck is going to cheat in that game? No, I think if they're so concerned about, like, exploiting the cheats, they should figure out a solution around it rather than just wiping it all together. There should be a solution, a compromise, instead of just removing the feature. Like, you know, they did with Mario Tennis. They figured out a solution and they pushed it. Splatoon, no solution, no backup saves. That's crazy. And the thing about, like, the, oh shit. The thing about, you lose your backup saves when you are unsubscribed from Nintendo Online. The information they gave is so vague, and honestly it feels like even a mistranslation, that I don't think it's saying what people think it's saying. But it's so... oh, Jesus. But it is so confusing, I don't blame people for thinking what it think they means. But they should clarify that, and they aren't clarifying. Oh, that's the scientist. Oh, that's not a scientist. Hey, buddy. What are you doing up there? Is he not? Okay, he's taking damage. Okay. Hey, why did you just do that? Okay. Okay. Anyways. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Mass Effect. I think they had their online stats server side anyway, considering they already track all your stats on Flatnet. Yeah. And they don't. You can just use an equivalent of cheat engine on your Switch and change your stats. And granted, you get banned for that now because they have ways of detecting it now. Splatoon does have anti-cheat now because of people exploiting it. But like, just update it so it's server side. That's it. I mean, it's not it. You need to pay for servers, but hey, you're taking our money. The next issue is what are they doing with the game servers? That's not the peer-to-peer side. Because the Nintendo games are peer-to-peer and depend on a host connection. And, you know, like, that's really inexpensive. That's a very inexpensive way. I don't know the intricacies of it, but, like, you know, when most games incorporate, look at emulators. Emulators always incorporate, like, free. You'll have to pay or anything to play online with some peer-to-peer connection. You know, it's inexpensive. Emulators do it for free. Why is Nintendo charging for that? You know, Chilera and shit. It's just, where is this cursor telling? Okay. Hey, buddy, where you going? I kind of need to speak. I need to speak to you, buddy. You want to talk? Let's talk about it. Killed alien Jesus. Well, it happens. It happens.
Just in time. Would have given us another day at most. No thanks for Rana's jabs.
If the cat can't handle being called mildly insulting things, that's on them, not me.
You see what I mean? We owe you. How'd you find us anyway?
Your nephew, Skiat, was
It's not
trying to get you
important.
rescued.
Good boy. He's got potential, Nilge.
So you said
Nilge.
before. The resistance needs to be
That's quite the
debriefed.
name.
We'll head back to base as soon as possible.
What about the data drive? We have to deliver it to Buxos.
Australian alien, I believe he is.
Interesting.
It is. That's really interesting. Sam is literally translating this alien as Australian.
If we work together, no time will be wasted.
I'll go there as soon as I can.
Perfect. Buxell will be in her workshop.
That's so funny.
I hope we meet again. Under better circumstances.
I'm detecting below normal temperature.
Meet the family. We made it, boys. 4 more quests. Where are we going? We can just fast travel, I guess. This was probably still faster. Okay, the peer-to-peer, yeah, we're playing for peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer should not, you should not pay for peer-to-peer connections.
Life support is back.
The NES games, or sorry, the NES games. If anyone didn't know, there was an official statement, not statement, yeah, statement, that it's pronounced NES.
They do say that.
I think it's from old NES commercials.
You're looking at me,
You're supposed to pronounce it NES. It was definitely from some video Nintendo put out.
We can talk about it more when we get back to the ship. Now that I'm thinking
Anyways,
about it, I know of
the
some
NES
elements
games,
that
the
look
cloud
great on
saves,
Ankara.
the voice chat. Yeah, more people are using it than I thought they would, because all you need to do is like have the app up and it automatically is gonna put you in like a chat room. I think that's kind of scary. It's so backwards, because in Mario Kart 8 on Wii U, there was voice chat. It was just right there built into the game, and you could chat in the lobbies and shit. That's kind of like a stripped feature and made you pay for it feature now. But I mean, so is the online, so maybe that point's mute.
It corners a little poorly, doesn't it? Your vehicle. That's a signal.
Yeah, shut up, Jal.
Used by Angaran civilians. It's a distress call.
Got it. We should see if we can lend a hand.
Yeah, what's up? What's going on, everyone? Pathfinder Rider here. To fuck your whole week up. Those are enemies, right? They're blipping, so I guess they are. There was totally some more to complain about. I would have to literally look at the website that lists all the features and list my issues with them. There's definitely something else out. Minecraft for some reason requires online, or for you to pay for the online? Minecraft doesn't use Nintendo servers.
Thank you for the assistance.
It's a cross-platform game.
Is an ally of ours.
You pay for PC servers on Switch Minecraft. Why do you have to pay to use Minecraft online? That's a Mojang decision too. Fortnite is free. You don't have to pay for Nintendo Online. But why Fortnite? Why Minecraft? That's kind of scummy. That's really scummy, actually.
Easy victims.
Clever trap. Looks like they fell for it.
There was another feature.
We have more Ket incoming.
That's nice. You take care of them. Features. I just want to make sure I cover all my grounds here. Oh, the controllers. How could I forget about the NES controllers selling you two for $60? Ones that are only gonna work with, they only work with, what's its face? Those NES games. And I mean, why would you use them for anything else, though? Honestly, they're NES controllers. They have literally 2 buttons. What else are you gonna think you're gonna play with that? $60 for 2. They don't work docked. Not surprising, but I don't know why anyone would also want that. $60. Here's the thing about them, right? That is pretty overpriced for what it is. A controller with 2 fucking buttons. They're NES controllers. Paying for nostalgia. That only work for a select few games.
A temperature decrease.
It's like buying a Rob. I'm trying to remember my point. What was my point? I got so caught up on the other shit that I have now forgotten the big picture. Oh, why am I like this?
Exaltation seems to wipe away any sense of self. Ties to community.
Oh yeah, so you can those aren't like sold at retailers. The NES controllers, they're purely only for Nintendo Online members. You can only buy that if you have an account. And it's 1 per family account too, if you have a family account. Only 1 person on the family account can buy them. I think that would be done to like suppress scalpers and people that aren't gonna actually use them to buy them.
Enemies!
So then why are they so overpriced? They shouldn't... If no one's gonna buy them to scalp them, why are the prices so high? Those people are just gonna scalp them then anyways because the price is so high.
But they did those tests in the Milky Way.
I hate it. I hate it that's like... That could be a really good way to discourage people from literally just buying them to scalp. Oh, fuck off, game. Let me go. What if I, like... I got an idea. Nope, we really gotta go all the way around down. Cutting out the middleman and scalping you themselves. Yeah! That's what it is. But yeah, those are my qualms. All my qualms. I'm paying $5 a year, and I understand for that it's still it's a deal, certainly. But Nintendo doesn't it's like they don't understand that their service being paid online,
That's Techix, according to my map.
they're competing with Sony and Xbox in that regard. That's what they do, and they did it because they did it. Oh shit, why did I accept that? That's what they do. And I don't think it's the best thing they could do. And while it's a good price, and I am, you know, I can nitpick, but I'm still satisfied because I got my $5 worth. But I want people to be vocal about it, and people should be vocal about it. People should be vocal about the service they're trying to push on people, and for what it is, and their qualms for it. Let it be heard, because there's only good things that can come out of that. Be vocal about it. Let Nintendo know, and it won't just show in the number of people that don't buy Nintendo online, but it'll show in the complaints, the feedback. They need the feedback so they know how to improve it. I don't think it's right for people to vocally be defending it because Nintendo needs the feedback. They need to improve it, and they need to improve it right a fucking way. Otherwise, people just aren't going to get it after the trials are up.
Losing family is hard. I'm glad I could spare you that pain.
Thank you. They talked about your abilities, but no one said anything about your kindness.
Yeah, just let people complain about it. Let people be vocal about their issues about it.
Stars and skies.
And most importantly, don't buy it. If you don't like the surface, don't get it. It's really underrated to say when someone's complaining about something and you say don't buy it. It's so underrated because that mentality should be understood. That if you're not buying it, if it doesn't sell well, hey, there's a problem. Let's look for feedback.
If an attack is going to happen, it needs to happen now.
I think them getting feedback, them getting this backlash, will be a good thing. Like, I don't see how it can go wrong. They can add things much faster.
Let me help.
It's not like they're gonna cut the service entirely.
The security shields is encrypted, but I'll keep working.
I think if people are vocal enough, they're gonna start improving the service way faster.
That won't have as many guards. Go quickly. We'll be in touch.
It might even get to this extent. Maybe. It would actually depend on sales. It might get to the extent of the 3DS Ambassador program. But there's a lot of factors that went into the Ambassador program, and that's kind of a massive statement by me. I think that almost a little entitled to say that this could result in an ambassador, 3DS ambassador situation, which if anyone doesn't know, the ambassador situation was the 3DS shipped too expensively and there was nothing to play on it. The 3DS had an incredibly awful first year. I think the 3DS is one of my favorite portable consoles, but its launch was god-awful. What they did was, after a year, they cut the price of the 3DS, and to anyone that bought the 3DS at launch, got a bunch of free shit, for a bunch of free games and stuff, for supporting the console in a shitty state that it was in.
Looking at me frequently.
Where the fuck's the marker? Where the fuck is it? Was it not here? Hold on, what quest are we on? Move the heart, yeah. Is it because no, I don't know. So that's down there, but we're gonna go up, I guess. Do the optional thing. Why is that going off? Huh? Did that just change our quest? Oh no, it's for something else. Sorry. I think only good things can come out of honest critique and consumers being upset. For Nintendo, for this situation specifically, I really doubt that they're gonna buckle down on their service with this kind of backlash. I think people that think it's not going to impact it as much, or I don't know, that I'm seeing the backlash everywhere. I think it's a lot bigger than we think it is.
Did your people have plans to
Holy
settle
shit,
down?
that's big.
You seem easily affected by the cold.
That is a big shield.
Yeah.
That's jarring. They can't think they'll find some remnant thing there.
Oh, that's it? Okay, well, now we can leave. Really? That's all we had to do was visit it? Okay, sure, I'm fine with that. And if there is a big backlash about it, well, I mean, I think the best outcome is they just sweeten the deal. I don't know if I expect like the online service to improve, but the NES game, I could expect better games out of it for them to immediately improve it. Maybe push SNES right away, since we literally know the hardware exists of the software they're going to implement. With the SNES Classic, that's literally what it's going to be. They might start pushing that out.
I sense you don't trust me, veteran Nix.
I feel like it'll be like all of the NES games that are remaining for the rest of the year, they just push out next month.
Honest. Can I be honest?
But we're going to see.
I don't really know you yet. We're the aliens here, and I wouldn't be surprised if you resented that.
How far are we going? Oh, hell. Alright.
So, you act like
We'll have to see, though. We just don't know. We just don't know. Maybe literally nothing will happen, and that would suck.
That kind of covers it.
Because it's got issues. I'm fine with it, but I understand why others have issues.
And what I know so far.
And I think other people should be vocal about their issues with it.
Does that make things easier?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And I'm gonna repeat that rant on Saturday too during Splatfest probably. Probably with more stumbling. Usually when I have to repeat myself, I stumble more the second time. We'll see. This Splatfest will be the first one with the new system implemented, where they changed how votes are counted and shit. So it should be improved. Maybe Marina will actually win this time.
I recommend caution.
God, I really hope they mixed it up enough that the popular one just doesn't lose every single damn time. It really took 2 games of Splatfests, several, 2-3 years of Splatfest for them to figure out that there was a problem. But I mean, that's okay. They're doing something about it. But also, it's the first one with it's the first Splatfest with that's Nintendo Online. You got to pay for it, or people with the trial. I've been playing Splatoon just to see how it is now. It's a little harder to find people. I had a timeout once, 3 minutes. 4 of us waited in a lobby to get matched with other people, and I have never ever seen that happen with Splatoon. But that was at 1 in the morning, or that was at 3 in the morning on a school night, so that's likely why. That's likely why it had nothing else to do with it. Otherwise, I don't know. I need to get out of this pit.
Wow, Remnant took over. Let's check it out.
Let's not. I haven't tried Mario Tennis. I kind of don't have a motivation to really do that. Maybe next month when the new character is up. Oh yeah, I haven't done the co-op either yet. They added co-op challenges, online co-op challenges that look fun. So we got to do that sometime, definitely.
Getting close to the Ket Command Center.
I can still snipe. What? Don't shoot them. I want to snip them. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, Vetra. This rock will provide ample support. Oh my god, stop missing. Come on out. Hey, do I have mods on? Vetra is in her default armor. The mods are not on. So we're gonna restart the game with mods on in a minute. The bullets are still hitting. God damn it. I don't see him. Come on out, fuckboy. Oh shit. Well, as long as they all son of a bitch. I hope I'm alright here. Oh man, that's a lot. Man, who the fuck to start with? Oh shit. Glad to have gotten that out of my system. The most important thing being, people should be vocal about it. Let people complain about it. You know, what do you get out of defending it? More importantly, what do you get out of letting them complain about it? Potential feedback to improve it. That's all. I wish I could like save in the middle of... I wish I could save in the middle of this. Otherwise this fight would be going a lot nicer. Oh man, they killed a lot, holy shit. If anyone's been questioning my aim through this entire playthrough, I am on controller. 100% am on controller. Hmm? Who shot that? They're all dead. Where are we going? Oh, over here. Wait, were we even in the right? Yeah, we were. I need a drink. Wanted to give you all the latest update on Twitter. The meta update. Wait, what? Oh. Ooh, that was dirty. BioWare Vancouver. Is that the right one to blame? I can't remember. BioWare Business Division 2. Actually, I think I have complained about social media algorithms where they refuse to be in chronological order and insist they know what's best for you. Most of the time they don't. Especially Instagram is the worst with it. I hate that Instagram does that. My least favorite social media because of that. No, actually that's not true. Snapchat is, but Twitter. People found a way to manipulate Twitter through its blacklisting feature to block things being out of order, out of chronological order. You block suggested tweets, block tweets that people liked and shit. And then as soon as people figured that out and posted about it, Twitter suddenly announced that they're implementing that into the game, just into Twitter.
Cranky old bastard.
They literally just turned it into a setting as soon as people found it. And probably saw how many people were doing it and how many people hate it.
Damn. This blizzard's cutting right through my suit.
But it provides cover for
And I'm honestly so happy that they did that still though, because you know the personal mobile Twitter timeline has been a lot more cozy. because it's just the people I follow. I don't care what anyone else is doing. You retweet if you want people to see other shit. That's as simple as it is. If they want to put suggestions and show what people liked on Twitter, put it on a different tab than the timeline.
Mining zones have been added to
That's what the other tabs are for.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals.
Lots of rants about, so that's it for that. I'm just glad that Twitter made that change. I'm very passionate about my Twitter.
Relax, I got this.
I have always liked Vold. It is harsh, but beautiful.
Outside temperature is in free fall.
Was that supposed to be a follow-up line or just a separate line in general?
Ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online. Life support restored.
I don't know if I've emphasized it before. Wow. Before, but like, you know, this side quest we're doing, it has all this voice acting for it. It's had the voice acted cutscenes for it, the choices and shit. Every single side quest in the game is like this, and there are a massive amount of side quests. All fully voice acted and everything. I just can't emphasize that enough. I think it's super underrated how much of this game's issues was quantity over quality. Anyways, yeah, we're going the right way, it looks like. Hopefully I can pull off some new upgrades eventually with all the shit I've been collecting. Hold on, this is a lot to unpack, Sadistic. So they showed Batman's dick in a comic recently. Not Batman's dick. Not Batman's son dick, his actual dick. Everyone has thoughts about it. Everyone's got some hot takes about Batman's dick. I don't want to see it. Just to put that out there. Actually, I got an email from someone who was a fan of the Batman animation I did, which was a pilot I was paid to animate for a Batman animated series. And they asked if I was interested in doing something to reanimate this Batman movie people didn't like, where for some reason Barbara had sex with Batman. That's actually super weird, so I understand why their community didn't like that. They said it was badly animated though, and I mean it's pretty standard Man of Action looking movie though, but I mean for a movie it's pretty bad animated. You know, it looks like a TV show, not a movie. But they wanted me to do something about that, and I mean, I don't have to say it. I don't know that guy. That guy probably doesn't watch streams, and that's perfectly okay. But you know, in general, I'm one person, and one animator can't outdo what a whole team does, no matter how shitty of a job the team does, no matter how rushed it is. You and I cannot fix Dragon Ball Super's before how it looks on DVD. You know, we can't do those in-betweens. Sometimes I feel like that though, watching a show or an anime where they opt for a animate on like 2s or 3s, and I'm like, man, I'll draw the in-betweens, fuck it. But you know, the anime industry is a whole different beast entirely. Where is this pilot? It's on the YouTube channel Smash Bits. If you type Smash Bit, it's poorly animated, by the way. It's not good animation. Frankly, I can cringe at it, but I mean, yeah, I kind of cringe watching it now because of how poor the animation was. But yeah, If you search Smash Bits Batman, you'll probably find it. I was just wanting to examine, chill. It's very short. Jesse voices in it. Right, yeah, Jesse voices in it. I forget who I don't think I know the other voice actors. But yeah, me and Jesse were a part of that. And I was told Jesse was going to be paid separately, but then Jesse wasn't ever paid. I don't remember if I did anything about that, though. I think I let him figure it out. Arkham from Joker's point of view. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think the Riddler... I think the Riddler had a bit in it where he puts a really stupid joke or a really simple riddle and Batman can't figure it out. I think that was the one really funny part of it. Otherwise, I don't remember the rest of it. Sounds like something I'd write, honestly. I didn't write it, but... yeah. But anyways, yeah, I couldn't... If you want me to do a movie, a Batman movie, first off, I don't want to. And if you wanted me to, you'd have to pay me... You'd have to pay anyone the big bucks for that. Oh boy. You know, the big bucks. That is... You were paying for my living salary and healthcare and everything in between for, like, 2 years. If I'm solo animating it? Like, are you kidding me? I literally can't see up there. I can see this guy. He's got a really distinct silhouette. Let's move up. Oh my god, just pick it up, Ryder. There we go. But yeah, it was just interesting he brought that up about Batman. I know I brought it up before, but I was going to do Arkham Asylum playthrough on here. And I was going to follow it up with Spider-Man New Game Plus when they released the update for that. But then I finished, put it briefly, I finished Spider-Man. It hit home a lot emotionally, and I don't feel comfortable playing Spider-Man fully on stream, so I'm not going to. So probably won't do Batman either. It was a emotionally overwhelming experience. But yeah, I think my next game is more than likely going to be Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime with mouse and keyboard mod.
I recommend you head toward the primary tower. It appears to be the core of the base.
Whoa. Where? Okay, I thought they were like literally to the right and I just walked in. Hey, I wonder if I got ammo yet. I did. Nice. Direct shot.
Think that's it.
I'm detecting below normal.
It's definitely not it if there's still a red blip. There's several. Oh my god, there's a lot of red blips. Hello, Dante. It's been a minute. Welcome back. Anyways, 4 enemies. Yeah, like I said, Metroid Prime, mouse and keyboard mods next. I tested, like, some of it, a good, like, half hour of it, first hour of Metroid Prime. It seems to be functioning. The dudes say it's completely playable, except for Metroid Prime 3. It's a mod for the Metroid Prime trilogy. And it's this actually just a special version of Dolphin. And it's actually kind of cool, and it's really clever in some of the ways that it gets around some of the obstacles you would imagine would happen. Oh, fuck me. But because of those issues, Metroid Prime 3 is not entirely figured out yet. They're still working on Metroid Prime 3. Last I read was that it's in the process of testing it, though, to make sure like they could finish the whole playthrough of the game with it. And I would totally volunteer for that, because I think I would do that for the playthrough. But I also don't want to stream troubleshooting if any issues do occur. But I mean, we'll see. I might bring it up that I streamed them to get, like, feedback. Because it is a super small project with a super small team, and I'm not a big streamer at all, but I am giving them video footage of their shit that they could possibly use for feedback. If any feedback necessary. Help them improve it. Because, like, Metroid Prime, mouse and keyboard? That's awesome. That's so awesome. Because I really don't want to play I don't own the GameCube versions, and I only own the Trilogy collection. So if I wanted to stream it, I'd have to use that version, and I really don't want to sit with a Wiimote for 2 hours. The game controls phenomenally with a Wiimote and nunchuck, but I don't want to hold those for 2 hours. That's all.
The terminal has locked down access to the Ket Tower. The terminal is protected by a force field. I have marked the location of the 3 Ket generators that power the force field.
Are they surrounding us?
All the generators will allow you to shut down the security.
They're just right here, right? Nope. Outie, outie, outie. How's that Fallout New Vegas mod? You mean the one for Fallout 4? It seems to be coming along well. With how far they're coming, I was surprised, actually. High hopes for it. And definitely still gonna do a playthrough of it when it comes out. We're getting so surrounded. Holy shit. My god, let me go out this window, please. This is so overwhelming. Oh my god, we're still not in the fucking clear. Ugh, I should have saved before we got here. Damn it. But yeah, playthrough of that'll happen when that comes out. You know, just to once again solidify that plan, it's my stream plan, my stream schedule, final Metroid Prime, mouse and keyboard mod, probably Metroid Prime 2 until October. When we do go to Deadcast, the Halloween streams, when we do that, it'll be Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon, maybe 2 playthroughs of it. And for probably just 1 playthrough though, so. Where are we getting shot from? Oh my god. Then we're doing a whole month of Smash during November up to Smash Ultimate's release, and I'm probably gonna do not 24-hour stream, but I'm gonna stream Smash Ultimate until we unlock all the characters. And I really doubt it'll take 24 hours. I really doubt it'll take that long. But I definitely want to unlock all the characters in the game before during that stream. I'm going to a midnight release for it though, so that stream won't start until midnight. I don't know if I'm gonna Periscope it or anything. I think I'd feel awkward depending on who I'm with. Oh my god. Please tell me we just didn't get surrounded again. "40-hour stream." I hope not. Because it's Smash, I would totally do that. No, I take a break. It comes out on a Friday, so it would be Thursday night stream. So if I don't finish it, I could just come back the next Friday at 10 o'clock. That's probably what I do. I think 10 a.m. Seriously, 10 a.m. would be my cutoff time.
That's 1 generator down.
And then after 10 a.m., live my life for the Friday and then come back at 10 p.m. Friday. Yeah, it'll be hype. I'm very excited to do that whole month of Smash. It'll be single player stuff.
2 generators down.
I think I'm confident on it. Confident on how I'm going to do it. We'll see. And then after Smash, I plan to start Final Fantasy IX. And I'm still working out a lot of details on that. And I will rant about everything, pros and cons of the PS1 version versus the PC mobile version when that time comes. But yeah, it's I'm doing a lot of considering and back and forth on which version I want to use. Because it's not just about how it looks or the experience, it's about quality of life as well. They could easily surround us. I should probably just rush this.
This is the Ket defense matrix.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be great. It won't just be me like blindly doing stuff. I'll probably be like, I don't know. I hope we have a lot of people like in chat that can help me look up information, keep up on keep up on how other people are figuring out how to unlock characters. I'm pretty positive we're gonna go like Smash before. We're gonna go into Smash Ultimate not knowing how to unlock anything or anyone. But if we do have a list, we're gonna use it, but we'll see. Smash Ultimate still has me hyped though. Like, we're getting close, and we're gonna know I think we need to know the whole roster by like the middle of November. Otherwise, it's gonna leak out.
To the tower.
Especially like, oh man, yeah. The minute they send out press copies, that's it. They can't trust the embargo for Smash. That's not good enough. Smash Ultimate's roster needs to be announced before the press gets their copies of the game. Even before they like send any sort of demo to the press. Press event, they would have to restrict it to press events, really. But yeah. No one here? That's cool with me. And honestly, after Isabel, I kind of hate to say it, but after the Isabel reveal, I'm a little tempered, I guess. Maybe that's not the right word. A little tempered in my expectations. I'm expecting things to calm down. Like the next character could be like, it can't be Rex. Maybe the next Pokemon. It could be just a Pokemon. Where are we on the map? I mean, it's not that far. Oh, over there. So Isabel, like, you know, what's next? You know, I'm not expecting anything too big. And most rumors are, oh, did you see that? That dude was ice skating. Like, the rumors right now are that there are not that many characters left, and honestly, like, listen, every single Smash game, Melee onward, has had its roster leaked, and no one believes it. I very much remember the Brawl leak. It was infamously known as the 35-man roster, and no one believed Rob. Good fucking times, but it's very possible that rumors you could be reading are real. Even if they don't like line up or are being repeated at all, you may, if you're looking for the leaks, you may have seen it. But we just genuinely don't know, and it could be true. And in which case, and just temper expectations. And if we get hit with some surprises, let them happen.
Let's hope that stops them.
Like, I've kind of just stopped keeping track because there's so many. And theories too. My god, the theories. Oh, thank you. Huh? Who's there? Come on out. Incoming from who? Oh, Ket. I don't know why I heard incoming text. But honestly, in my expectations, or my dream characters now, a lot of the characters people want, like, they aren't up there, man. Like, they nailed it already with the best possible characters. So, like, literally anything else isn't even, like, icing on the cake. It's the plate the cake is served on. It's the way it's cut. I think the best, wildest expectations would be, like, Sora. If Sora were in Smash, holy shit, man. Very possible because there's so many Kingdom Hearts games on Nintendo consoles. I would expect Monster Hunter. I think it's super weird if there was a Monster Hunter boss fight and no Monster Hunter themselves. But I mean, we'll see. There's a lot of enemies behind this door. Can I save? Damn it. This would be a great time to save and prepare for this.
Pathfinder, it appears each of the hangar platforms has an automated fueling system. If you can access the controls, I can overload the system.
Oh, thank God I got that guy. Real expert shooting by Vetra. Look at that. Look at that technique. I don't know any real soldiers who have mastered that technique. And she does it so flawlessly. That's why we made out with her. The hell was that? Oh, fuck that guy.
Damn, the controls are locked.
Pathfinder.
Oh my God, why?
Override terminals in the vicinity.
Why? This is the... Like, fundamentally, this is really lame. This is some hardcore padding. This is some next level padding. This is gotcha game padding. I'm expecting you can bypass this right now. And the problem is, if I kill them all, and I'm going to, but when I kill them all, the more are just going to spawn every time I sabotage another one. Oh, this is weak. And if it wasn't for the solid gunplay, we wouldn't be here. God damn it. But yeah, we made out with her. Did you miss that episode? It was like on a rock or something special. I don't know. It was a nice rock we made out on. We made a big deal about it. We climbed it. Low ammo? Fuck me. please, please, please just work. Alright. Of course, yeah, see, no, this is just gonna keep spawning more shit. Cover, cover, cover! And you know if we die, we're gonna have to repeat all of this over again. Next one's right under us, but we got a bit of enemies to take out first. Oh good, an invisible one, just what we needed. I'm gonna get back into a corner over here so they funnel a little easier. I think we got ammo. Yes, we did. Another one down, another one down. One left. Oh, just kidding. One left. Somebody get this clown. Thanks. What cat? Oh my god, it really did summon another one.
All hostiles down.
Pathfinder, the controls to shut down
Eliminate the
Tempest are
perfect?
located at the top
I
of
should
the
have been
tower
paying
against
attention. What the fuck is the
observation
perfect?
room. There is an elevator access nearby that you can take.
Oh hell no, this sucks. Oh, this. I can't believe the game just put me in this position. I'm so scared to move. Because like I know where I want to go, but what if there's more enemies there? And I'll just be a sitting goose. Not a duck. A duck could hold itself there. A goose on the other hand. Damn! Oh, good.
In the clear.
Think of all the remains scattered around here, though. Dead bodies all around. Excuse me. Can't wait to scrap all this stuff and make better stuff. Hello. Whew, goddamn. We're not done? Oh my god. Oh my god, you know what's about to happen. We all know what's about to happen. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. Here we go. Oh, this is actually a really small room, so maybe not.
Alarms disabled, Pathfinder.
All done. That's really gross sadistic. I'm very sorry. Oh, jeez. I'm not going out though. Let's go back here.
And continuing to fall. Life support restored.
Awful. No, yeah, hit it. Yeah, gross.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
It's the Capcom studio in charge of Dead Rising and boy, whatever that other game was, shut down, and they wanted to focus on their Japanese games. It feels like a lot changed with Capcom, but it really was just their. I mean, they removed Ono's position. That's like actually about it. Are we good from here? Yeah, we are. But they're making all sorts of changes, and I mean probably for the better. Capcom's made a lot of solid choices within the last year, or showing us a lot of good choices, like with DMC and Resident Evil 2. Hard to say they did because those games have probably been in development for quite a while. I mean, it makes me hopeful they do something about MVCI, or just make a new Marvel vs. Capcom. That would be okay too. It especially just like hurts to watch MVCI and think what could have been. And seeing where Capcom is now with how well they're doing in their decisions. There's this new dojo mode with Street Fighter V where like you have a dojo stage, right? And it's personalized. You can go onto a website and personalize your dojo stage and unlock shit for it and play through it. Like I think you can do anything as long as you're playing on that stage. It's a really cool concept, honestly. Probably a waste of fight money. I bet that's what it is. It probably costs fight money to eat. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, not a bad idea. They're definitely thinking. They're trying to get the ball rolling with something. The problem with the other content they made for Street Fighter V is, so like the whole purpose of Street Fighter V and what it boasted at before it launched was you don't have to spend a dime of real money and you can unlock everything in game.
The temperature.
And that was a big flat out fucking lie.
Is falling, Pathfinder.
That was not true at all. Where the fuck are we? Especially because they're just adding these Halloween costumes that you cannot buy with in-game currency. So there's the in-game currency, and there's a new challenge mode they added in Season 3 with Super Street Fighter V. You can... Really, we left this turret here? And it's like weekly challenges too and shit. But it cost fight money to use it. The same currency you're trying to gain, so your overall ability to gain net fight money is limited. That's the whole reward, that's the whole point of that game, and they just backpedaled on it so hard. And it's so lame.
Destroying their command structure and systems leaves the rest of the Kett vulnerable. Remember Jarnik? The shield around it's come down.
The Frozen City?
That's the one. This is the perfect opportunity for a final push, while they're still dealing with the chaos.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, I'll resupply first. That sounds like a... Oh, I personally will get ready for the fight. Now we're good.
I'll deal with it.
In the meantime, I'll see if there's anything I can find here. Be careful, Ryder.
Been a while since we've done this. I should really just keep upgrading the things we have. Assault rifles, more weight, or more ammo. Definitely more ammo. Reload speed is fine, so get that. We don't really use much else. We use the concussive shot. Recharge speed. For the concussive shot, I think we want... Is the... the flank cannon's the ammo one. What does this mean? Power cell capacity 5. Oh, has no recharge time, but requires 1 power cell from a limited... No, thank you. If I want ammo, I'll use the flak cannon. More capacity or... Oh, Jesus, that's a hard one. That's a good percentage, too. 35%? Or 3 more. I guess we're fine. Oh, shit. Wait, undo that one. Oh, damn it. That undid all of them, too. We did another one of this, too. And that got us more buffs for using combat, but I want to get more what is it? These ones. Effect duration, force. Yeah, definitely clean up these ones. And barrier too. Ah, damn. That's okay. Jal, 13 points, 12 points. So I'm not missing out much on these guys. Please let me save. This mission has been going on for so long and I haven't saved at all during this insanely long mission. Are they really coming right now? I should have chose to resupply. God damn it. Investigate the height. Yeah, track that. You mean we still have to go? Well, wait, why won't it let me save then? Why can't I save? Where do we have to go? All the way over there? I'm going back to the... What if I go back to the... Oh, actually, that's a whiles away. Let's go back to the Tempest and save. Reload the game with mods on. Whoop. Keep forgetting it doesn't teleport you into the Tempest. Just right in front of it.
Pathfinder, got a minute?
No, I don't. Alright, save. Get these mods going. Oh, my elbows hurt from being in this chair. There, launching. So anyways, I think I totally talked about when Cervantes was revealed for Soul Calibur 6. And when Cervantes leaked, it also leaked Raphael. And I was someone who I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe Raphael looked like that in Soul Calibur 6, but he looks like that. The only thing wrong with Raphael's design in Soul Calibur 6 is the glasses. He looks like a Creative Souls character, just because he's wearing those stupid glasses. And I just want him to remove the glasses, that's it. But it's like, it's on the art and everything, so I don't think they're gonna remove that. It would certainly be a little late to remove those glasses.
Fold orbit is steady.
Approaching the LZ.
But yeah, his glasses look fucking dumb. Otherwise, it's Raphael. I'm still excited. Soul Calibur is in like a couple weeks. It says I dropped frames? Not recently. I just see I dropped frames at some point. That's weird. Let me check something on my phone quick. Nothing to do with my phone. I just want to turn off the Chromecast. There. Okay. Anyways, where were we? All the way out here. Of other games, though, have y'all seen,
That's Techix, according to my map.
Gotta hand it to these Angara. They're tough.
There's a door up ahead.
what is it? Jump Force. Y'all seen Jump Force?
That we're coming. I don't think they'll shoot.
Jump Force is the ugliest game I have seen. Like AAA game? I think Jump Force is the ugliest AAA game. I like above MVCI. Well above MVCI. It is so ugly. It's like putting Ken Panders in charge of 3D artist design for already established characters. I think it could be easily fixed, but I don't know. And some characters look kind of fine with it, like Goku, kinda. But oh my god, Yugi looks terrible.
They should be easy without their shields to hide behind.
I just don't get it. Like that, it looks so ugly. It looks like a turret up there. Fan-made Unreal Engine video, and 64 with somehow even worse. Yeah, I think it is Unreal as well. Pretty sure. The heck is Jump Force? It is a Shonen Jump arena fighter, like the Naruto games, like the My Hero Academia one. But it has this stupidly realistic art style, but with anime characters, and they have like real like flesh detail. And none of their clothes look like clothes, though. Their clothes look plastic. They look hideously ugly. I don't get it. Like, I can get, like, gameplay-wise, like, people can look forward to that. Those games sell really well and shit, but... My god, it's off. It looks so ugly. If I was, like, the guy in charge of the art direction for MVCI, and, you know, understanding the job they did there... But then seeing, like, no one's kicking up as much dust over that, I'd be a little upset. Be a little upset that MVCI is part of its downfall, even though MVCI sold insanely well for what it was. Not well enough by Capcom standards, but it still sold well. Crazy. Tailored to look like what Japan assume what the Western market likes, which should make everyone ashamed. I mean, yeah, if you do approach, yeah, it's
The ambient
ugly.
temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Sega wouldn't let that happen. Sega would double down on it, on making sure it's still like what it is. But I mean, it's still gonna sell anyways, so I don't know. They could improve it. The people are starting to notice the Smash Ultimate renders for characters are quite a bit different than the E3 ones. Just some details, some like lighting differences, some like texture differences, shadows, some details with the faces. Shulk's nose was made smaller. And honestly, I kind of like that. I don't think Smash Ultimate looked really rough at E3. I know, like, we enjoy watching it. But, like, when Mario first jumps out of that pipe, it's so hideous. Because he has that really weird lighting on him. And some of the stages in that game have that weird lighting. And I think, you know, that's temporary. But look at any of the screenshots on the Melee stages. They look fantastic. I think they're trying to get the lighting like that. That's what the final lighting will look like.
I have heard that theory.
So yeah, I hope Smash Ultimate ends up looking far better than it does right now. And it's looking like that's gonna happen. If like they put the time into fixing the renders, the character renders, they're probably still graphically improving the base game itself. Which is good news. I wonder if a day one patch will be in charge though, because they're kind of getting close to release. And when you do games like that, you know, it's you got to print them months ahead of time. Maybe a month or two ahead of time. I don't know exactly. But the game has to be the game has to go gold, be finished by the beginning of November. We could definitely say that for sure. And if they don't have and they clearly were like saving lighting for last, if they're clearly making these changes now, you know, because they prioritized gameplay and shit and figured, you know, you could just fix the lighting later. I've worked with modding lighting on Smash stages when I did a lot of hacks and stuff. It's not a terribly difficult process to adjust the lighting with how Smash games do it. Not a terrible process. So I think there's easily hope in the game looking better.
Life support restored.
It's gonna bomb hard. I mean, I don't want to hope anything does, but I mean, if Jump Force does bomb, it's gonna send a message about some things. And I mean, if Smash Ultimate still looks like that, I'll be fine with it. It's Smash, man. I can't. It doesn't. It doesn't. Man, I wouldn't have done it now, but I did buy a Japanese 3DS and then Smash 3DS so I could play it. And to be fair, the 3DS version was still really solid for what it was. When I stream in November, I don't have the Wii U version because I don't have a Wii U, but I am going to stream the Smash 3DS version because it runs really good on emulator. Aside from, unfortunately, Smash Run mode does not run well in emulator, and that's a real shame, actually. Oh, I thought that was the back of his head, or I thought that was the front of his head. Damn it, load, thank you. Uncovering the past. Oh yeah, this is the last one. After this quest, we're done with this fucking chain of side quests. But apparently the one we get from Callow is the long one. So I mean, we still have like possibly another 2 hours at most of this shit. Oh, please, game. Please. No. Please let him stay still so I can stop hitting him. Thank you.
That's all the cat.
Oh my god, he still walked away.
Yep, get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know how to thank you. I can tell you what I know about this place.
Mm-hmm.
That would help.
That would help a lot.
The Ket are trying to get into a room behind that wall. Some time ago, they detected something and focused their attention on getting to it.
Who wants to punch through the ice?
The Ket made us carry explosives here. They were preparing to blast through. You could do the same. Is there anything more I can tell you? If not, I ache to see the sky again.
What exactly is behind that wall?
Oh, that was a... Oh, shit. I didn't want to... Alright, well, read some subtitles since we can barely hear them.
Something that excited the Ket. I thought I heard one of them ask if it was still, functional. Perhaps some sort of machine.
There's nothing else I need from you. Good luck.
I hope you find what you're looking for. Be careful.
I should have mentioned this earlier, but another game that's not on my radar,
How to get behind this wall.
but I'm excited for it, is definitely Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm excited for every Kingdom Hearts fan to finally fucking get that game.
Pathfinder, I detect a strong, unidentified energy signature emanating
And it's
from
almost
behind
kind
that
of
wall.
refreshing
So there really is something
seeing
back
like that game's gonna
Also
be
looks like we're going to
fucking
have to blast our way through
massive.
explosives around here.
Like it's kind of refreshing seeing a game be that fleshed out and that like packed full. Like it'll be a pretty lengthy game. It's looking like. And it's great. I don't think like it's gonna bank on content, longer content being behind like DLC or anything. It's gonna be a nice, lengthy solo single player adventure. And it's refreshing to see that. It's like how like that last trailer where they showed like how many worlds in the game, and the Toy Story one wasn't even in the trailer, I don't think. There was so much to Kingdom Hearts 3.
It's beautiful, but what makes this place so interesting that the cat would
And
fight
I
for
hope
it?
it's good. Just for the people that are fans of it. They get the game that was
How can I assist?
fucking worth it.
What are you?
Worth this
An interface for the power
long
grid of
wait.
the city. I have been operational since the city was encased in ice.
She is lying. This is an AI, and her origin appears to be Angaran.
Nice. Good shit.
Makes sense, considering how advanced the Angara are.
True. I have no evidence the Angara have hidden this knowledge.
This is amazing news. Go get the commander.
Will
Tell
the
me, why lie?
As you can see, I am currently vulnerable.
What happened here?
The Ket aliens talked as though I was evil and disgusting. They planned to take my knowledge and then kill me. I fought them off, but my energy stores are now drained. I am near death.
Another lie. She is tied to a deep power grid.
What the
I
fuck?
beg you, have pity on me. Do not take me from here. I would rather die. I am tired.
Is it programmed to lie?
That's insane. You're an extraordinary find. A key to our past.
Am I? You are not the ones who designed me. I do not trust you any more than I do the Ket aliens. Or these other aliens. I would rather die.
Another lie.
She has now blocked my attempts to scan her.
Okay, this is... I'm open to suggestions here. Options? Thoughts?
Thoughts? I'm taking her out of here. That's what...
No!
Dummy.
I'm tired.
You bonehead.
I will not go. I am afraid, so afraid, and angry.
Please don't make it a quick time choice.
Please! I have a family!
A life for a life. Is mine really more valuable than his?
What am I supposed? I really hate to listen to him struggle. Let's just let him struggle for a while. Nothing. It does nothing. Are you?
Way too valuable. I'm sorry. You really didn't have to do that.
With my fate now in your hands, consider it a warning.
But your future is exciting. You can help the Angara recover what they lost to the Scourge.
I do not know them. I owe them nothing.